Thank you for joining us in these devotions this week. As we've been talking about loving God, the focus of our study has come from Matthew 22, verse 37 through 39.
He said to him, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest and most important command, and the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself."
The focus of today's devotion is loving our neighbor as ourselves. But we really can't begin there. We've got to go back to the reality that God gives us a directive, a command, an instruction that we're to love Him with everything that we have. When we love God with our heart, with our soul, with our mind, then it gives us the opportunity to love ourselves as we see ourselves from God's eyes. And when we love ourselves as God intends, as a love flow relationship from God, then that impacts how we love those around us. And so the second greatest commandment in all the Bible is that we love our neighbor like we love ourselves. And so then we may ask the question, well, then who is my neighbor? Because we want to define who is it that we need to love like this. And we may think, well, that's the person that we live next to, a person maybe we occupy a house with. But in reality, Scripture teaches us that our neighbor is anybody that we share life with. Anybody that we have the opportunity to have an influence on or share life experiences with. So that tells us that we love ourselves as God sees us, as the tremendous love God has for us, and we allow that love to pour into the lives of others. Sometimes that's hard. I mean, just like sometimes it's hard to love ourselves, it's hard to love some people. And so we've got to make sure our love relationship with God is right in order that that love might pour into the lives of others. And Scripture says it like this in Galatians 5:14.
The entire law is fulfilled in one statement: love your neighbor as yourself.
So you can fulfill all that God desires for us if we love Him with everything we have and if we love our neighbor like we love ourselves. I hope this has encouraged you to love God with everything you have, and that you've taken the opportunity to take this passage of Scripture and allow it to become part of your life, part of who you are, in order that God might use that to use you to spread His love to those around us. Have a great day.